has won cash and prizes totaling $19,830. This week, players will win a baby grand piano, a diamond bracelet, a family of bikes, and a trip to Atlantic City, and continue a journey towards a fortune in cash and prizes, including an Audi and $50,000 in cash. In total, over $100,000 on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of the show, Jim Perry.
Thank you, Don. Appreciate it. Happy to have you with us. Delighted to have you with us for Sale of the Century. Got a two-time champion trying for his third win. Let's welcome him back, Jim Whelan. Hello, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
And you have had a very good stay.
Oh, boy, have I.
Hit the winner's big money game for $6,000 on the last show, plus a grand piano, which you said your wife is going to enjoy. What's your wife's name, incidentally?
Janice.
Janice? Well, Janice got to be very proud of you right now, approaching the $20,000 mark. Are you set to go again today?
Ready, Jim.
Well, if you win today, you'll play that winner's big money game for $7,000. Good luck. Here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer.
Hello.
A lounging outfit,
Yes.
right? A lounging.
Lounging outfit. Her voice has a familiar ring to it, originally from San Diego, California. Please welcome Margie Farrelly.
Hello there, Margie.
And he has a song in his heart, originally from Phoenix, Arizona. Big hand to Peter Robb.
Hi there, Peter. We'll see you later with some bargain, Summer. Thank you. Peter, you have a song in your heart.
Yes, and I'm going to sing it for you right now.
Oh, really?
We spent a week, one night with Gilbert down in Cancun. Along with 18 other lovers crammed in a shatterproof room. And that's how we spent the first 4 days of our honeymoon.
Oh, you were Hurricane
We were
Gilbert?
Hurricane Gilbert.
Oh. Heck of a place to be having your honeymoon, but everything worked out. You had a good time, I'm sure.
A memorable time.
Memorable is a good word.
Blew us away.
Nice to good to have you here, Peter. Margie, your voice has a familiar ring to it. You do harmony with Peter, is that it? Or...
Not quite. My voice is so similar to my daughter's that on the phone we're often mistaken. Recently, her boyfriend called and began to whisper sweet nothings into my ear.
Oh, what happened when he found out it was Mom, or did you tell him?
He found out. He was pretty embarrassed.
Oh, I would think so, yes. Nice to have you here. Good luck to all three of you. Lovely prize for winning the day. Beautiful diamond tennis bracelet goes to the winner of the match. Plus, of course, a crack at the winner's big money game. So $20 starts you all off. And here we go. Donna Pascal plays mother to a part alien daughter on the TV sitcom Out of This
World.
That's right, Out of This World it is. $5 on the plus side to $25. If you have twin boys, you may have considered buying these double-decker beds. Jim?
Bunks.
Bunk beds they are, and the $10 lead for the champion. In many guessing games, a person will first ask, is it animal, vegetable, or, Marjorie?
Mineral.
You got it. You've got your first $5 on the plus side, Margie. In cooking, what French name is given to a potato topping made of browned breadcrumbs and cheese? Margie.
Au gratin.
That's right. With the cheese, that's au gratin. You've tied Jim for the lead. In what Scandinavian country could you spend your krona for kuchen in Stockholm? Margie.
Denmark.
No.
Oh, God.
Stockholm.
I know.
Sweden. Kuchen is a pastry in Sweden. Cost you $5 for the incorrect answer, and with an instant bargain, that means Jim has the lead all to himself. A very fortuitous miss there, Jim, and of course the player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Jim, you've got the opportunity to buy this.
Jim, this prize will set the right mood for romance. Stiffel's highly decorative table lamp combines a dark brushed and polished brass treatment. The sweeping effect in the base is continued in a correlated wraparound leather shade. Furnished by Stifel, and it's normally priced at $585. But to the on sale of the Century features for only $6.
Beautiful item. Lovely lamp. Very artistic. $585 lamp, Jim. Are you interested?
That would look great on the piano.
That's right. Oh, yes. You do your own Liberace there. Have the lamp on the piano, right? Well, then, let me give you a shot at it. Not $6. You got a $5 lead over Margie. I'll let you have the $585 lamp for $5, Jim. Gonna buy. Enjoy the lamp for just $5. Good job on that. Yeah, that's very lovely. And as we knock the $5 off, you and Margie in the tie, and Peter, you're just a question behind. If a close buddy crosses you too many times, you might say, with friends like that, who, Jim?
Needs enemies.
That's right. Who needs enemies? All three hands went for the buzzer on that one. Jim got there first. Speaking of buddies, this season on Matlock, Andy Griffith will have a new neighbor, played by his former Mayberry buddy, Peter?
Don Knotts.
Don Knotts is joining Andy, and you have joined Margie in second place at 25. Introduced in Holland in 1562, this flower soon, Margie?
Tulip.
Became $1 million industry. Tulip it is. You tied Jim for the lead, yes. Good game. $5 separate the players. $10 money card up on the board. Fame game. We're looking for control of the board by identifying a famous person. I am one of show business' most versatile performers. Star of stage, screen, and 7 hit records. I was born in New York City in 1925. Began my career in a family act. When I went out on my own in the 1950s, I became a top nightclub draw and a Broadway star in such musicals as Mr. Wonderful. Margie.
Sammy Davis Jr.
You got it. Sammy Davis it is, and you've got control of the board. $10 money card wear.
Piano number 5.
Well, we'll lock the flashing lights into your buzzer, and you could go into the lead if you hit the 10. Margie, good luck.
$10 money card. No.
No, up in the corner, number 3, and she gets...
It's a cutlery set.
Hooray!
Cutco's Galley Set Plus 6 combines 7 of the most popular kitchen knives with 6 meat knives for the table in a handsome wood block. Made in America and furnished by Alcus Cutlery.
Very nice. $450 worth of cutlery.
I need that.
Oh, that's lovely. That should last you a long time.
Really?
Yes, Sammy is currently out on tour with Frank Sinatra and Liza Minnelli. I'd like to mention that because Sammy watches the show. We'll be right back. To the match, 3 nice people in a very close game. Margie and Jim in a tie for the lead at 30, and Peter just a question behind at 25. To make the delicious appetizer called rumaki, Margie.
Liver.
More, please.
And bacon.
You got it, yes. I was going to say chicken livers, water chestnuts, and wrapped in what breakfast meat. Bacon is what I wanted to hear. You knew everything about it. You go into the lead. In his #1 hit song, Bobby McFerrin offers the optimistic advice, Jim.
Don't worry, be happy.
Yes, indeed. You got the whole thing. You tie Margie for the lead. Incidentally, Bobby McFerrin, of course, works a cappella with no band at all. That is the first a cappella hit ever to reach #1.
Oh,
Peter knew that, and he was going to buzz in and tell me that. There you go. I can't give you any money
points for that.
Can't give you anything, but I'm glad you knew that,
I knew
Peter.
that.
Now let's try one for money. 15 countries throughout the world, including Canada, France, and the U.S., celebrate Independence Day in what month? Margie.
July.
15 countries celebrate in July, and Margie goes into the lead. Protesting against cruelty to animals, Anna Sewell wrote the classic horse novel called Black... Margie.
Beauty.
Just beating Peter to the buzzer and Margie to 45. Instant bargain, Margie, and this time you have the lead to yourself. Margie, this could be yours.
Margie, when you're in the mood for the Midnight Munchies raid, the KitchenAid side-by-side refrigerator freezer with crystal frost cantilevered shelves, ice and water through the door, furnished by KitchenAid. It's normally priced at $1,599, but today on sale of the Century Church for only $11.
Well, very useful item. How come whenever you raid the refrigerator, you don't take the Spam? You always take the cake? $1,599 refrigerator freezer, Margie. It looks like something that you maybe want.
Yes, my refrigerator leaks.
Oh. Knock $1 off the price, you'd be in a tie with Jim for $10. It's yours, Margie. Good. You got it. Enjoy the refrigerator freezer. And a sale surprise goes with it. All right. Oh, the refrigerator has other goodies in there as well, huh? So you've got yourself a $1,599 refrigerator freezer, and in case you want to fix the leak in the other one and put it out in the garage or something, an additional surprise of $1, $2, $3, $4, $500 in cash. All right. Over $2,000 bargain for $10, Margie. Enjoy that. We'll knock the 10 off, and now we enjoy a tie between Margie and Jim, and Peter is just $10 behind. She recently brought charges against the soft drink company for naming its new cherry soda Shirley Tea. Peter.
Shirley Temple.
Yeah, she didn't like that at all. Shirley Temple it is, and now $5 separate the players. On this hook-shaped peninsula off the coast of Massachusetts, you'll find the towns of, Jim?
Cape Cod.
Hyannis and Provincetown. It is indeed Cape Cod, and Jim goes into the lead by 5. Charles Darwin believed evolution came about because of a principle called survival, Jim?
Of the fittest.
And the champion beating everyone at the buzzer, a $10 lead, yes. In law, what name is given to a document that disposes of a deceased person's property? Jim?
A will.
Will, last will and testament, anything like that acceptable in the champion of 50, yes. Talking about wills, I don't know if you saw this in the paper, but this is definitely a cruel will. The wife of a recently deceased man was in the family lawyer's office for the reading of her dead husband's last will and testament. And the lawyer said that it read, "I leave my entire vast estate to be divided equally among all the people in the world except you." Ooh, we'll be right back.
A cheese riddle. Hey, Mom, what do you get when you add grated Parmesan to ordinary vegetable soup? A super kid's lunch. Remember, cheese makes it taste better, so don't forget the cheese.
I'm soft.
In fact, they're constipated 3 times more often than men. Fortunately, there's today's Correctol. Its special formula combines a mild laxative with a softening agent to work gently, work effectively, overnight, to help you feel like yourself again. Today's Correctol works gently, works effectively.
Tread on this.
Sale of the Century participants will receive the Shannon Auto GX Compact motorized 35mm with electronic flash and easy film loading system designed to make picture-taking fun and easy. Furnished by Shannon. And now back to Sale of the Century.
And as our champion trying for his third win, in the last segment, he moved out in the lead. Jim at 50, Margie at 35, Peter at 30. Back to the fame game, another money card up on the board. This time we're looking for a famous thing. I am one of the most valuable substances found in nature. I can be burned, but I will not dissolve in acid. The first of me came from the stream beds of India. The largest of me ever found weighs about 1 1/3 pounds. Margie.
Diamond?
Diamond is right, and Margie gets control of the board. Good job on that. $15 money card where from? 2 of them to shoot for. You're trailing by 15, Margie. Good luck.
$15 money card? No!
No, right next to it, number 4, and she gets...
It's a barbecue. Charbroil's Gas Barbecue. Flare Fighter Shutter Grid. Console control with electronic igniter. The taste of real charcoal with the convenience of gas. Furnished by Charbroil.
Nice $400 item. That's yours to keep.
Great.
And you're still not that far behind. Only $20 separate the 3 of you as we get back with this for 5. The first photograph of a U.S. president was taken in 1853. Jim?
Abraham Lincoln.
No, it was back before that, our 6th president. First photograph was taken of John Quincy Adams. And interesting fact, but Jim loses 5. He was down to 45. Incredibly, the oldest town in the world is the one whose walls were brought down by Joshua. Margie.
Jericho.
Jericho is the oldest town in the world, and Margie goes to 40. NBC's new reality show called Unsolved Mysteries is hosted by former Untouchable star Robert. Margie.
That?
You're right. You've tied Jim for the lead. Yes. And the instant cash. Margie and Jim in a tie with the instant cash. 2 boxes have $100 bills. One today is worth $2,000. Now, we have a tie. So Margie and Jim, I'd like one of you to have a crack at this $2,000, and I'll give you a crack at it for $10. $5? Margie will try for 5, all right? Margie, we knocked just $5 off. Now, as you make your pick, is that $5 going to turn into $2,000? Which box do you want?
My lucky number 3.
Number 3. Well, I hope you're right now, because it cost you the tie for the lead. Margie, good luck for
Good
$5.
luck, Margie.
You'll open it up.
Thank you. 100.
Oh.
That's still lucky.
If your lucky number had been 2, goes to, well, one thing about 3, it goes to 3,000 on the next show. Somehow I don't think that made Margie feel better. We'll be right back.
If you have a cold and take Sudafed, there's something you should know. Contact 12-hour caplet stop the sneezing and runny nose that Sudafed can't.
Gesundheit.
Until there's a cure, there's contact.
This is a can of processed pumpkin. This is the real thing. Most pumpkin pies are made with this, but not Mrs. Smith's. Our pies start here with fresh pumpkin. And real pumpkin is the only way Mrs. Smith knows how to get a pie this creamy with a taste this fresh. Mrs. Smith's pumpkin pie. It gives you a freshness cans can't.
Here's Tony and her Fisher-Price rockin' pony. Going clippity-clop, clippity-clop into the sunset. Happy trails, partner. From Fisher-Price.
Fisher-Price has watched enough toddlers to know that nothing is so much fun as discovering how the world works, all by yourself. That's why there's the Discovery Cottage by Fisher-Price.
Not every woman is a size 8. That's why Legs makes a pantyhose that fits you perfectly. Just my size.
She's so fine. Watch her shine. That girl is alright. She's got legs.
Some of the most beautiful...
Fisher-Price.
Fisher-Price has watched enough toddlers to know that nothing is so much fun as discovering how the world works, all by yourself. That's why there's the Discovery Cottage by Fisher-Price.
Not every woman is a size 8. That's why Legs makes a pantyhose that fits you perfectly. Just my size.
She's so fine. Watch her shine. That girl is alright. She's got legs.
Some of the most beautiful legs in the world are just my size.
My brother's wedding and I forget my antiperspirant. I had to borrow his Suave. Suave worked great. And when I found out that it cost less than my regular antiperspirant, I switched.
Suave antiperspirant and deodorant. So effective, you won't believe the price.
Back to the match. Captain Jim Whelan trying for win number 3, and he has a slender one-question lead over Margie. Just a $15 lead over Peter. It's 45, 40, and 30, and there's a question for 5. In 1792, an amateur architect won $500 for designing the dome-shaped building that houses our, Margie?
Capitol.
The U.S. Congress. Yes, Dr. William Thornton, an amateur, designed the Capitol. Well done. You've tied Jim. The Magic Lantern is a new book of memoirs by Swedish film director Ingmar, Margie?
Bergman.
And Margie goes into the lead by 5. Because he dabbled in magic, many people believed that a doctor named Faust acquired his great skills by selling his soul, Peter,
to the devil.
And Peter goes to 35, making it even closer, yes. $15 separate the players, and all 3 money cards up on the board. Big fame game, the final fame game, and a famous thing. I am an American company headquartered in the Midwest that makes about 10 million of a popular item each day. I'm mostly a family-owned business, the largest of its kind in the world. I was founded in 1915 by 2 brothers, and today there are thousands of employees, including 600 artists and writers. They come up with 14,000 new ideas a year, which translate into a wide assortment of greeting cards. Jim?
Hallmark.
Hallmark is right for control of the board. Interesting fame game. Took a while to get there, and Jim gets control. $25 money card. Where's it?
Behind number 8.
Well, you're involved in a close win and trailing by 5. Good luck.
$25 money card now.
We hit the $25 money card. My goodness.
I needed that.
We add that to Jim's score, and that puts some pressure on the challengers as we finish up the match. Diamond tennis bracelet on the line, and 60 seconds on the clock, please, for the speed round. It is now Jim at 70, Margie at 50, Peter at 35. Good luck. We start the speed round now. What cereal grain comes in the varieties brown, wild? Peter.
Rice.
Right. The sexy actress who formerly played Pam Ewing on Dallas is Victoria. Peter.
Principal.
Right. At Christmas time, what kind of creatures pull Santa's sleigh? Jim.
Reindeer.
Right. What name is shared by both a British policeman and the type of hairpin? Jim.
Bobby.
Right. Alexandria, Virginia, and Bethesda, Maryland are suburbs of what major? Peter.
Washington, D.C.
Right. Name the 1986 Oscar-winning war film that starred Tom Berenger. Peter. Time. What country's rulers included Boris Godunov and Ivan the Terrible? Margie.
Russia.
Right. With what type of music do we associate female greats Leontine Price and Beverly Sills? Peter.
Opera.
Right. What prominent family included a vice president named Nelson and a billionaire? Margie.
Rockefeller.
Right. We the People begins the preamble to Peter.
Declaration,
Wrong. Ishmael was the lone survivor in what famous whale tale? Jim.
Jonah and the Whale.
Wrong. What books of the Bible are written by Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John? Peter.
The Gospels.
Right. Time is up, and Jim has done it again. He had that $25 money card. Held on for the win. He needed it. Back to the champ in a moment. Couple that were missed. The champion missed Herman Melville, Ishmael, Moby Dick. That's the whale tale, yes. We the People is the preamble to the Constitution. That's the historic U.S. document. And the one that on the other one Peter couldn't come up with, though. Peter, you were making a strong move there until you missed that one. And this one, Tom Berenger and Charlie Sheen, they starred in the Oscar-winning war film Platoon. Say goodbye to Peter and Margie. And Peter, unfortunately, didn't pick up anything along the way. Got some nice parting gifts and the cash in front of you. You really got going there at the end, but it was a little too much, a little too late there, Peter. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And Margie, you've got some nice things in the show. The cutlery, the refrigerator, I know you wanted. Beautiful barbecue, $660 in cash. Not bad for the day, over $3,100, Margie. Thank you.
I had a great time. Thank you.
Jim Whelan did it again. And Jim, as we congratulate you, you've added your third lovely prize, and your lovely wife will enjoy this.
Well, Jim, for the lady in your life, add the sparkle of diamonds to her wardrobe with part of Kay Jewelers' Classique Collection. A brilliant diamond tennis bracelet with a total weight of 2 carats of sparkling diamonds. It adds that classic touch to any woman's wardrobe. Furnished by Kay Jewelers. This prize is worth $2,495.
That's lovely. People enjoy that. Now, Jim tries again with the winner's big money game. Come on, Jim. Well, you were trailing by 5, and you hit the 25. What a sweeper. And then you won by 15, so you needed it. Congratulations. Well, like a true champ, you came through when the chips were down. Now you're playing the big money game for $7,000.
Great.
You know how we do it. 3 envelopes, red, yellow, or blue. Which one is it going to be today?
Red this time, Jim.
Red this. What did you win on the last show?
Blue.
It was on the blue? So you
I think.
feel like the red is lucky this time.
Try it.
4 puzzles will give you $7,000. Clock starts when the first word of each puzzle is revealed. It stops when you hit that plunger to give me an answer. Good luck. 20 seconds on the clock, please, Jim. Let's see you do it 2 shows in a row. For $7,000, we start with this puzzle now. Sexy, blonde. Bert? Yes?
Lonnie Anderson.
Reynolds recently married. Yes, indeed, or married recently. Good job. Very quickly got that one. 17 seconds with your first correct answer. Let's take a look at the next puzzle. Now. City where Miss
Atlantic City.
That's where the Miss America pageant is held. Atlantic City it is at the halfway mark. 12 seconds on the clock. You are ahead. You're in good shape. Let's see you stay there. Look at the next puzzle. Now, telling lies made puppets.
Pinocchio.
That's right. Nose bigger. Pinocchio. I thought you might jump in on puppet. You waited a little bit, but you're still ahead. 6 seconds. 1 more to go. Got to stop that clock before the 00 and give me a correct answer. Good luck. For $7,000, that puzzle starts now. Country where Margaret
England.
You got it. Margaret Thatcher, head government, for $7,000. Congratulations. Grab yourself a suitcase there. Missed it for 5, but he hit it for 6, and he hits it again for 7. And this big money game's been worth $13,000 in the last 2 shows. Congratulations. He's really getting a handle on it. Back with our champion to wrap things up for the day. He's got a wonderful total for 3 shows. We'll give it to you right after this. Good job. Good job. The only one you faulted on a little bit was Pinocchio. Yeah. You're in good shape, yeah. All right. As a matter of fact, you had time for faster.
Since the turn of the century, there have been 16 presidents and 1 original Ben Gay. There have been 580 Nobel Prize winners and 1 original Ben Gay. There have been 12 men who walked on the moon and 1 original Ben Gay. But now we're introducing a different formula Ben Gay warming ice. It goes on cool, then warms as its scent disappears. For fast relief of minor arthritis pain, warming ice. For Ben Gay, it's a once-in-a-lifetime introduction.
Walter, what's up?
With great taste and just 1 calorie, Diet Coke is the one soft drink everyone's falling for.
Hi.
Hi.
1 calorie just for the taste of it. Diet Coke.
Back again with our champ, Jim Whelan. Again, our congratulations. Now your cash total is over $15,000 now. You think you do this well?
Well, I hope so.
Okay. Well, your wife, Janice is going to love this. Take a look at that beautiful bracelet. That's for your wife. I assume it's for your wife.
Yes, it is.
Okay, good thinking, Jim. Jim will be back to try for his 4th win, and he will be back with a good total. $29,910 on sale of this entry. Bye for now.
Now, stay tuned for the game show where a picture's worth thousands of dollars. Concentration is back. Classic Concentration, next on Channel 4.
Sale of the Century stars Jim Perry. This is Don Morrow speaking. Sale of the Century is a Reg Grundy production. He was the serial slayer who terrorized New York. But did Son of Sam act alone? You can help solve the mystery. Then on Night Court, the race is on, and Dan's the man. Will he get licked to the ballot box? And on Baby Boom,
Mrs. Cleaver. Mrs. Anderson.
it's a visit from TV.